Alright, baby. Alright, this is Naptown Born. Coming back at you with another reply video. This time to Joe Habib specifically about his comments about the headbutt rule, whether or not it's being taken too far. My answer right now is flat out no. I mean, you got to take it at a for instance basis, on an instant by instant basis. When the shit happens, you look at it and then decide. Zab Judah, okay, Zab Judah. That SOB. I'm trying to cut back my cussing because I don't want too many people to be that offended. But we're all adults here, and it's going to end up happening. I drink a little bit when I do my posts and stuff because it's the only way I feel I can freely talk. Zab Judah. I would say he abused that rule, but the doctor stopped that fight. The doctor stopped that fight because he asked Zab Judah how many fingers I holding up, and Zab Judah gave him the wrong answer. Anybody can give you the wrong answer if they want to get out of the fight. I think Zab Judah gave up the fight against Claudia, and that's the fight I'm talking about. If I didn't mention it, I think I didn't. Anyway, Zab Judah gave up the fight against Claudia. Now, Tim Bradley and Nate Campbell. I actually think that's different. I do. I hate to be like that, man, but there is a double standard. There is a I would agree with you if it was like the only time Tim Bradley did that. But even during the fight, it wasn't the first time, and it wasn't going to be the last time, and we all know it. Tim Bradley is a dirty champ. Okay, he's a champ. He's a champ for a reason. People can't handle that stuff. You know what I mean? They throw a little bit of dirty tricks at you every once in a while. You get frustrated. You get off the game. That's exactly what happened to Nate Campbell. Ask Bernard Hopkins, man. Come on. He's one of the all-time greats. One of the all-time greatest boxers. Bernard Hopkins. I fully believe he should be in a Hall of Fame somewhere in boxing. When he retires, whatever. But that dude, he's old and experienced, and he knows it, and he knows the game, and he's dirty as shit. That dude is dirty. Tim Bradley is dirty. Look at his big ass head. Look at that big old nugget of a head that dude has. Okay, it wasn't the first time he headbutted Nate Campbell in that fight. Nate Campbell had been complaining about it. Yes, maybe he should have just concentrated on the fight, got back in his game, and he would have showed Nate Campbell a thing or two like he was supposed to do. Okay? People had Tim Bradley winning this fight. A lot of people did because of Tim Bradley's skill, but his skill isn't that great compared to how he uses that motherfucking head. Alright? He headbutts, he low blows, and he punches behind the head. He's a dirty fighter. If I was Nate Campbell and I experienced that, I would probably want to get out the fight too. Yes, Nate Campbell was looking for a way out of the fight, but it was a way out of the fight that he should be excused for having, for feeling. He should be excused for that. Why? Because it wasn't the first time he got headbutted. No, it was a build-up to this. He should have got the no contest. I was looking somewhere else on YouTube, said the boxing commission changed it to a no contest, and they should have. I don't know if it's true or not. I haven't done the proper research yet tonight, but I saw the video yesterday. Viral Solutions, if I can go ahead and give that shout out or whatever, but irregardless, it was changed to a no contest. It should have been. If it wasn't, it still should have been. Was Nate Campbell going to beat Tim Bradley? There's no way of telling now. Yeah, I think Tim Bradley was, he was moving around better. He was throwing better punches. He was just better during the first 3 or 4 rounds. Well, yeah, 3 rounds. I think that's it, right? Yeah. Should have been a no contest. Tim Bradley doesn't deserve that win. Nate doesn't deserve that loss. Tim Bradley's got his own problems coming up with Lamont Peterson. I'll probably do a video about that later, but irregardless, Tim Bradley's a dirty fighter. If it wasn't for that fact, like I said, I would agree with you. But he he low blowed him once. There was questionable low blow twice. He already headbutted him 2 times before. Okay, and we didn't see the punches behind the head in this fight, but if it would have gone longer, I guarantee you we would have seen it. Nate Campbell, being the veteran that he is, he knew the rules. He knew what happened, and he knew he could stop the fight. Yes, he was looking for a way out, but does that make him wrong? I think that's the point of this video, right? Is the headbutt rule being taken too far? No, it's not. Do I think Zab Judah tried to get out of the fight when he actually probably, I had him ahead in the scorecards. I would have had him winning that fight. But he got what he deserved in that fight. He definitely used the ring doctor against, everybody else, but the cut was ruled as a punch. He was just he thought he had the rounds in the bank. And Zab Judah thought, if I stop the fight now, I'll win the fight. Maybe that's taking the rule a little bit too far. But in the first 3 or 4 rounds, and you get headbutted accidentally, I don't believe it was accidental just because of Tim Bradley's history. Okay? Tim Bradley's history, like Bernard Hopkins, has a history of headbutting, has a history of leading in with his head. He knows what's going to happen. Don't think these guys are dumb. They know exactly what they're doing in there. Sometimes it's accidental, but a lot of time, I'm telling you, he lifted up with his head. He knew, I'm hit him in the body, he's going to lean over, and I'm going to lift up with my head. That's exactly what he did. He hit Nate Campbell in the body, bam, bam, bam. And Nate Campbell bent over, and he fucking lifted up with that head. Bam! He banged the stuff out of that dude. He banged the stuff out of Nate Campbell. Man, I really do understand your point, man. I love your videos, Joe Habib Boxing. The Bead Boxing. Your videos are great, dude. On this subject in particular, I don't agree completely. I agree somewhat. It is being abused somewhat. But all around, no, it's not, because the rule is there for a reason, just for people like Tim Bradley. You know how many fights Bernard Hopkins has got away with that kind of crap, and the referees just let it go? I can't stand when the referees just let it go. I do understand when a referee stops it because of a headbutt. You know what I mean? And maybe the referee should have stopped it in the Nate Campbell fight. He should have anyway. He made the wrong call. He said it was a punch. We all saw the instant replay. We all know it was a headbutt. We all know it was a headbutt. Everybody who watches it knows it was a headbutt. Even people who didn't think it was a headbutt, who thought it was that little pussy-ass uppercut. It was a headbutt. There can't be any arguing that. And it was a headbutt. It was an accidental headbutt. I'll give you that. I don't believe it, but I'll give you that. I really don't believe it. I think he did it on purpose, but I'll give you that. Accidental headbutt. Still should be a no contest. What needs to happen is Tim Bradley needs to go fight Lamont Peterson. And see how I want to see how he does with that fight. That fight excites me more than the Nate Campbell fight did anyway. And Nate Campbell needs to go test his luck against one of the up and comers. Okay? If they both win, they should rematch. That's what I believe. I love to hear your videos. I like to read everybody's comments. So if you disagree with me, comment me, video post me. If you agree with me, comment me, video post me. And if you're on Joe Habib's side, I want to know that too. Because I do understand where you come from, like I said. It does get abused somewhat. Some people do. And those people, need to be watched and reprimanded or whatever. But Nate Campbell, the specific event of Nate Campbell and Tim Bradley, I do not think it was abused. I think it was legit. No contest. Go fight somebody else. Come back and rematch. You know what I mean? Because either way, Tim Bradley needs to fight Nate Campbell on a straight up fight without the dirty